Hello, adventurers. I am Zed with Zedexis Gaming, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, with Salcan. Alright. Last we left off, we were working on the main quest, and we were sent off by the Slyphs, which we are trying to garner their favor. And apparently their leader is missing. So we came out here to the South Shroud and came out here and talked to Buscaron, who apparently has his eyes and ears to the ground looking for information for us. But in the meantime, he's asked us to do some little errands for him. The first one, of course, is something heroic that an adventurer would get tasked with, which is going and throwing water on his drunken patrons. And yes, Ida and Papalimo are here to watch us and make work while they make sandwiches or whatever they do, because they're not any help. But all right, so let's get to it over here. So we have Mr. Drunk, and we're gonna throw some water on him. Ugh, no for his teats, that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin, for now. Okay, does this guy actually say anything? Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle myself against a bleating milksop like that bloke. And I don't want to cause no trouble for Buscaron. Having to mop up blood and bits of teeth and the like. Okay. Alright, Buscaron, I took care of your little drunk problem. You got anything for me now? Nicely done, Zalcan. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Elizon. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it doesn't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should at least be one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Well, as long as the coin's shiny enough. Alright. The eponymous proprietor of Buscaron's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. So now what's he going to send me off to do? I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kikiran friend of mine, you see. Name of Teteroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. That was nice of you. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. And not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for La Nocia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rodigan fellow named B. I'm not pronouncing that. It's B. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Okay. So now we're going to play Find It Person. Hawker's Alley, huh? Well, let's head to Limsa. There he is. What's up, B? Looking for a Kieran guy. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A Kieran? What worked at the Druthers? Aye, ye speak of Teteroon. Yes, I do. Related to that Koyo? Or is it Koi? K. Bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin. But old Teteroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You better off asking K himself, though. He can be tight of lip, though. I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Heh. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds like he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send an adventurer along. Too shy to come of his own self. God, I miss drinking with that fool. Alright. What's up, Kay? Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with customer? Kay busy with business. Too busy for blather. Hey buddy, you want an egg? Chicken egg? Kay love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than I love customer. Okay. Looking for Teteroon. Teteroon no here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Teteroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. K forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not K. Alrighty. I'll go talk to Weinberg. And, yep, that guy. Teteroon, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what ye can suss out. I don't know about that sussing out bit. The skipper here can take you there. And when ye arrive, I'd start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand, what knows a great deal about a great many things. Alright. Mr. Skipper. Take me to Aleport, please. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And Teteroon, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikirn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memorune's Trading Post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Okay. Keep going. Up this way. see. This is not the first time. Yeah, I've been over here before. I don't know where the Rodigan got their naming conventions from, but I can't pronounce any of their names. Alright, so this is the first time we've been in Oakwood. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got the achievement for it. Teteroon and Memoroon. Okay. Hey, buddy. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with customer? Bring something for Teteroon? Yes. You left your earring at Buscaron's. Teteroon, forget this? Forget it, druthers? Teteroon swore would never forget earring. But never forget. But never forget forgot? Okay. Teteroon thank. Good Buscaron doing good. Good Buscaron good to Teteroon. Teteroon miss good Buscaron. Let's see. What do I have? Item comparison. Okay. So let's choose the magic one, and then I can put that into my gear. Teteroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buscaron help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Buscaron. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Teteroon make Kikirn Firewater for Buscaron. Buscaron love Firewater. You help Teteroon make Firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. Alright. Guess I'm off to get some whiskers. So this started off as a quest to find the Slyphs lost leader. In order to do that, we had to find Buscaron, and Buscaron would have some info for us, but not before he sent us off to do another side quest to go find Teteroon. And we found Teteroon. Now Teteroon sent us off on a side quest. Let's see. Can I sneak by? Yep. Okay. Now here's the things I need to kill. So I need 3. Well, that was easy. Teteroon, make firewater for Buscarin. You bring thingies Teteroon need? Oh yes, yes I did. You brought all thingies? Teteroon, make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscarin. Teteroon, start making firewater now. Didn't you just say that? Good firewater take time, more good. You come back later. Oh, I got a weapon coffer. Okay, is it later yet? It looks like it's later. Teteroon appears to have finished his gift for Buscarin. You would have thought they would have sent me off to, like, you know, go find something else, but... Teteroon, make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscarin. Good firewater for good Buscarin. Tell Buscarin no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hopes Buscarin happy. Teteroon gives Buscarin thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscarin. Teteroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscarin. Okay. Deliver the firewater. Alright. Fate? No, not interested in your fate. I got more important things to do. Like deliver alcohol. Ah, you've returned. Thanks for seeing Teteroon's belongings, Dim. What's this? For me? Yes, have some firewater. Get Kieran firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... He... I... Ah, bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Let's see, what am I wearing? Something better than that. So let's choose the magic one again. Build up my stock of magic gear. If Buscarin had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of Sylphs. Ooh. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known as Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing Sylphs' elders among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay, well, we're getting a little farther with our investigation now. Let's see. Okay, so we've got a couple places to investigate. So let's start over here. Okay. Empire. Garleans. Well, they can't be up to any good. Nothing. All right. Nothing there. All right. It's got to be up top, doesn't it? Oh, there's one. Nothing else? Okay, one over there. Whoops. Got too close to him. It's got to be on the other side. Hey, that interrupt actually worked. Okay, talk to Buscarin. So one of the things that sometimes annoys me a little bit is some of the actions in the game by monsters can be interrupted by the spell interrupt, which most DPS classes have a spell interrupt. But some of them can't and can only be interrupted by a stun, which bards don't have stuns. Only melee characters do. But there's nothing that tells you that. You have to kind of find that by trial and error. So there was aught to be found in the wood. What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the 12's wood? Yes, Garleans. First Sylphs and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them? Or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past all of them. How in the bloody hells could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so this would be an upgrade. Disciple of War. Yeah, let's do that one. Put that over there. Buscarin has more work for a willing adventurer. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said that we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler is working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Zalcan, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it, and him, if it comes to that. Okay. So the Garleans are running around causing trouble, but they're so deep in enemy territory that they have to have had help. So we need to find this help and see what he's up to. Oh. He's hiding behind a tree. Laurentius, huh? Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. You don't look like you're on patrol to me, buddy. Okay, this guy. Alright. Ooh, boxes. Not long now, humph. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid their men worth. How long have you... Help! Help! Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Friends? How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Okay. Let's see. Yep, he went over that way. Okay, must be other side. There he is. Oh, and he's got the little glow. Okay. Encounter time. How long did you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, enough, I say. You're a traitor. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, and duty, but in the end, it's those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything, and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Ha ha ha, bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought you the here, bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You'd need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Redania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ya? You there, here. You stand with old Buck's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. How has it come to this? Impossible. Aren't you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius, the fool, says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Okay. Don't even have to turn him in myself. He's just gonna go turn himself in. Well, alrighty then. I, Laurentius, confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight up into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big of a job for one man. He came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation. A man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow, he failed to grasp the one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let's leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Zalcan. The Sylph Elder has been found. Really? Buscarin has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Oh, you two. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem. His name is Frixio, and he's the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. Good Lord. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This is Noraxia. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio. Oh, it's our leafy green friends. Whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. That's a phrase? Hold your chocobos? Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please. Walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. Arg. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all of our efforts thus far would have been for naught. My efforts. I don't know what you two numbskulls have been doing. I will tend to her wounds, Ida. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Wait, you're doing something kind of sort of useful? Zalcan, go to the 1,000 Maws of Totorak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and the Sylphs rest upon your success. So I'm going to go do all the work again. Okay. Not surprising. Bloy? Searant. It's blow. By the order of the Elder Seared Seer, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Totorak has been placed under control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure-blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Alrighty. Well, now we know what we need to do. Enter Teteroon. Okay. That, I think, is a great spot for us to halt our adventure for today. Mainly, we started the day looking for the Sylph Elder, and we ended the day figuring out the Sylph Elder's in a dungeon. And in between, we got sent on a side quest of a side quest of a side quest of a side quest. But eventually we got to where we were going, so I guess all in all that's good. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode today. Please do all the things. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the reminder button, all that stuff helps me with the YouTube algorithm people. Helps me keeping on producing videos. If you got any comments or questions or anything you'd like to see, please put it down in the comments section, and I will get to it as soon as possible. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day.